Yes, thankful and blessed to be a valedictorian, but more importantly, thankful that I was given a second chance, a chance to be alive today. I will admit that life has not always been this way for me. Most of you only know this side of me, the new me, but not long ago, my life was completely different. Most of you only know, well, believe it or not, this valedictorian actually quit school for a period of time. And crazily enough, that was less than 5 years ago, my 8th grade year. I was extremely depressed, even suicidal, to the point of writing that end-of-life letter. It was the roughest patch of my life, and I became very close to not even having a life. But God had a plan for me, and it did not end there. That was Abraham Benson, just 4 short years ago. Needless to say, a lot of things have changed since then, and that is what I want to focus on tonight. Yes, I now attend school regularly, but much more importantly, I'm in love with life. I can honestly stand before you tonight and say that I would not change one single thing. God has worked in my life so that I'm able to forgive those who have hurt me, be thankful for the hardships, and utilize all that can be gained from those hardships. One of the most powerful quotes, my personal favorite, is a paragraph from Charles Swindoll. Attitude is more important than facts, the past, the education, the money, than circumstances, failure, or success. We cannot change our past. The only thing we can do is play on the one string that we have, and that is our attitude. I'm convinced that life is 10% what happens to us, and 90% how I react to it. And so it is with you. We are all in charge of our attitudes. You have probably heard this, but have you given serious thought to it? Many people choose not to believe that life is determined by attitude, something they control, because that is a lot of responsibility. It's easy to take responsibility for success, but it's not so easy to take responsibility for failure. You can't have one without the other, though, and they're both yours, whether you believe it or not. We are all faced with a choice when things happen to us in life. Whether you are willing to take responsibility for it or not, the choice is yours. And by not accepting it, you have already made a decision to let your environment control your life. I was faced with that decision. I didn't know anything about life, or teenagers, or even people. I was clueless, submerged in a new and unfamiliar world. It would have been extremely easy for me to blame my state on my past, my circumstances. But instead, I chose to take responsibility for my state of my life. I realized that I could not change the past, but that the present and future were in my control. I chose to maintain a positive attitude even when negative things happened to me. And lastly, I chose to make the most of the tragic events that have taken place, and I have actually found a lot of good in them. So far, this message has been for everyone, but my fellow graduates, these next few words are specifically for you. We are now adults, members of the real world, with much added responsibility. Responsibility, the ability to choose your response. It is now up to you to choose how to react to what life throws at you. So what are you going to choose? Will you let things outside of your control determine who you are, or will you utilize what you cannot change in order to maximize what is in your power, your potential? You are not able to control the past, but it is never too late to change your attitude. Life's too short to sit around and wait for something good to happen to you. So go out there and search for opportunities and make the most out of every little thing that happens to you, even the hardships. Because sometimes God uses those hardships in order to strengthen, impact, and teach those he loves. And he loves every single one of you. So do you want an opportunity to grow and to learn? Or would you rather have that excuse for imperfection? The choice is yours. So I urge you, class of 2014, and everyone else here tonight, make that decision wisely and take responsibility of your life by taking responsibility of your attitude.